When my daughter was about to exit high school, I looked for what her world after high school would be. When I looked at what was out there for her, it was pretty dismal. There wasn't much opportunity. There wasn't much opportunity for work or for friendships.
And so I guess that's kind of what One Step Beyond did for not just my sister, but for everybody, is that, we created this place where they could come and learn the skills that they need to be successful.
Welcome back. I am Councilmember Ray Malnar, and today we are visiting with Paul Davis, Development and Communication Manager, and Abdu Dahr, Senior Director of Programs at One Step Beyond. Hi, Paul and Abdu. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks so much. Absolutely. Thank you for taking the time and coming to see our program. We appreciate it.
We're glad that we could be here. Paul, why don't you start us off and tell us about the mission and what you do here at One Step Beyond?
Absolutely. So One Step Beyond is a nonprofit operating here in the West Valley, and we serve individuals with intellectual disability. And at this point, we are at over 330 members now.
That's impressive.
We actually started off as quite a smaller operation. Back in 2003, it was only about 15 members, but through the dream of our founder, Mimi Rogers, we eventually grew into the diverse set of opportunities that you see here today.
Excellent.
And so we have programs basically designed along three goals: employment readiness and full participation in the community, and being able to really achieve all of goals and life's dreams that should be made available to every person in society. And so what we do here is, like I said, fulfillment is very important and is really a driving goal to provide for each of our members. And so we also encourage them to set their own goals and be able to achieve those. And what we do is we provide classes along a number of channels that Mr. Abdu Dahr is going to speak to you in more detail about as we move forward.
Absolutely.
Well, why don't you tell us about some of these programs and things that you do here?
Absolutely. So One Step Beyond offers a variety of classes and activities to its members. They provide actually some unique classes. I like to talk about it as we divide it into four major categories. We offer life skills programming, which really pertain to life skills classes and activities such as English or math and community awareness and fitness classes and such. We also provide recreation and art classes, which we have a music program, we have a dance and art and a fitness program. The other part is we have our employment programs, and that one has two different categories. Our employment program, which our members, they will learn a lot of things, how to go out in the community and get a job, work etiquette, work readiness, and a lot of other stuff. Our culinary program, which is one of our really amazing programs that we provide, our members participate in that program. They follow a lot of guidance and structure, and we have a number of members who graduated that program, and they are ready to be fully participating and actually working in the community.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
It's a great program you have here.
Thank you.
Why don't we go take a look and see what you got here, maybe talk to some of your members.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Abdu, tell us where we're at right now.
So right now we're here, and let me introduce you to Casey Begley. He is a One Step Beyond member, and he is a graduate of our culinary program.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, Casey, why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience here at One Step Beyond?
I was here like 50 years right now. When I be culinary right now, they are support of this culinary, they cutting, get ready for catering defense, and ready to go for a quickly dinner, something like that. And they are working hard out there, and they are really extras for that. They like to move on next station they're gonna do right now. I'm really so proud of them.
Excellent. So what have they trained you to do?
I'm gonna do crab cook dishes. That's I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take that job.
You're gonna be starting the job pretty soon, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, that's excellent. And you're going to use all the training you got here right at One Step Beyond. That's excellent that you've been able to go through this program, and now you're going to be out in the workforce.
Yep.
Great. Yeah, anything to add, Abdu?
Absolutely. What are you most excited about, knowing that you will learn so many skills and you're going to be out in the community working?
Community gardening is like serving food or giving them to them, say, have a wonderful day for them, here's your food, and they're done eating, they go back to work, and they are really...
So you're going to work on a lot of customer service?
Yes.
Yes. Have you done any catering jobs?
Yes, I did with Becca, and I went to all the church place back down there, and we were doing catering of it, and they started this food. We're set up, we're ready to go. The people's coming comes, and they're learning to eat lunch with all the workers eats. Right now, they want to do their own thing.
Great. Well, Casey, this has been excellent. Thank you for being on the program with us today and telling us about your experiences here.
Yes.
One of the reasons that Casey was successful in his career is because he started here at the Life Skills Center. So we're here with Paul, and Paul, why don't you introduce our guest?
So this is Marshall, who participates in many of the activities here in the Life Skills Center. And the Life Skills part of our campus operates as really kind of an educational home base for our members, allowing them to engage in lessons designed to help them be able to live independently, be able to collaborate with others, socialize, and as well as working together.
Excellent. Well, Marshall, it's a pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Thanks for being here with us today.
You're welcome.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience here at One Step Beyond?
Well, I have a great experience here. So I've been here about a year. I started at the old building. I knew nothing of this place until the lady I live with searched it up. And so I came in, and I got to meet wonderful friends and to meet the staff. It's been really great for me.
Excellent.
So
what do you have going on right now?
I do like the gardening class. I do dance. I'm also in the band, and I also did culinary, which I graduated. So just waiting on to get in the GSC program, but this is a really wonderful program to be in.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Paul, did you have anything else to add?
Absolutely. So as I mentioned before, this is kind of an educational home base to where, as Marshall was mentioning, a lot of activities will spring. So we'll have members who are engaged in dance or culinary or music or other programs, and this coordinates with some of our bigger efforts. So for instance, this year, we actually sent 15 of our members to college for the first time ever in their lives, and they were able to have these experiences of engaging in lesson plans, being assigned homework, and collaborating with other students. In addition to that, we had athletics. As we mentioned earlier, we have 2 new OSBI teams actually. We have the One Step Bobcats, which is actually the first special needs hockey team in the state of Arizona, and that's a development that we're very proud of. And in addition to that, really just last month actually, we managed to raise enough money to send 100 members on a trip to California, which was especially significant because many participants don't always have opportunities to travel, beyond community or to other states on these special trips, but we were able to send 100 of them for a great and wonderful experience.
And that's great. This is great. This has been a great opportunity to come in and see what you really do here. We're here with the background of all these members. It's great to be here, great to promote your program here, because it's really something that the community really needs to know about. What do we have next on the agenda?
Well, we have a very special item next on the agenda. We'll be visiting our music room, where we'll be discussing really how OSBI functions and how we engage these special programs. How
does one get involved in the programs here at One Step Beyond?
Well, there are actually a couple ways that a person can get involved in our mission. For one thing, there's time. You know, we have a lot of great volunteers who are able to generously donate their time, their efforts, their talents to participate with our members here and to really share in the experience. And we're always definitely willing to accept new volunteers, and we're definitely enthusiastic about that.
Oh, excellent. That's good to know, because there's a lot of people in the community who are looking for opportunities to serve in the community.
And another way is by financial contributions or donations, and these can be twofold. One is in kind, in which people can offer, you know, supplies or things that they think that our programs might be able to find use for. For instance, these guitars that you see, or these instruments that you see around here, are not stipends that we get, but actually generous donations from musicians among our family base, or simply generous contributors. And so we're always definitely grateful on receiving any supplies, any equipment. They're really what our programs run on, which actually brings me to, we also get a stipend from the government on a per member basis for more basic services. But all the wonderful programs that you see here, the music program, the music festival, our athletics program, and all the wonderful recreational activities and life skills lessons that were being discussed in the previous scene, are actually as a result of our extremely devoted and generous donor base. And that's why we're always out in the community seeking financial contributions, because these are what our mission runs on, and this is how we take it a step beyond.
Excellent. So Abdu, tell us a little bit about how the community can benefit from these training programs that your members go through.
Absolutely. From a program perspective, one main thing that the community can really support our members directly is to provide employment opportunities for our members. We have some amazing members that have some amazing skills that will be able to go out in the community, do the job the way it should be. So by providing some employment opportunities for our members, absolutely that will be a great help for the organization.
Excellent. Well, very good. I just want to thank both you and Paul for taking the time to show me and our viewers here today all the great services you provide the community at One Step Beyond. You know, I truly look forward to your continued success and hope that things work out really well for you guys.
Thank you so much. And thank you for taking the time to come visit One Step Beyond. We really appreciate your time and effort.
It's been an honor.
To find more information about One Step Beyond, you can visit www.osbi.org or call 623-215-2449. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Glendale Today.